Hey, what's going on? Strolling with me, I'm Todd. Thanks for joining me. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe. If you already subscribed, I want to thank you. The last time we were at the same place here, the orange blaze is right there. I said that this yellow blaze here is closed off. It's a rectangle. He's trying to go that way. But we're going to follow it out here. And this here, the orange blaze, I believe turns into the yellow blaze, which is right there. So you're currently watching part 2. Not really sure what I'm going to name them, but one will say part 1 and one will say part 2. We did see a mountain biker up through here. So today is still May 1st, 2026. A lot of good stuff to see up here. I really want to thank you all for joining me on these videos and stuff. This here is what I like to see. The trees and the moss. Stuff like that. In the last video, I don't know if you caught it, we seen a deer. It was down to the right of me. It like jumped, sprung up and then took off quick, and I had my camera on pause, and I tried to film to catch it. I think I know right where we're going now. I think we're heading down the hill to where we were at in the last video. So I believe there'll be a little creek and a bridge down here. Could be wrong though, but I believe that's where we're headed. Yeah, there's mountain bikers that ride these trails and they jump off the rocks and they come down and do this. And there's also bigger rocks. Oh, here's a good example. And there's bigger rocks than these that we're going to stay down here, that they go up and then they ride down. Hold on, Bob. They ride down the other side, go up over there and go down. But here we are, a little creek. I showed this in the last video. I should have just kept on filming and then ended it here, but that's okay. We'll make a part 2. This is where we usually stop at when we go up, and then we'll go the yellow blaze where it was closed at. But we came down here to film, and then we stopped and we went up at this little junction right here, and we made a right and looped down that way and the whole way around. So just in case you haven't seen this, pretty cool. And the cool thing about this is I wanted to get some pictures for my thumbnails, and I forgot. But now I can. And if you have not seen our part 1, check it out. It's really cool because you'll get to see what's on there, but some of it we're not showing because we're not going the same way. But here's another little bridge that we'll stop at for a minute. And we'll go over to this side. Very relaxing. Love the sound of the water flowing down. We're going to go across these rocks here and then head up to the top of the hill. And this trail here will just bend around this way. It just winds around. Right down there was the bridge. It will wind around again and go up top that way. Alright, we just came up from down there to where the yellow blaze meets the teal blaze. He was just laying down, got himself a drink. He's trying to figure out where the woodpecker's at. We're going to head back this way. This is the way that we came in our first video, part 1. So I'm not going to film too much of this, but when we get to the other trail, I'm going to start filming again. But if I do see anything interesting, I will start filming. The woodpecker's up there somewhere. I don't see it, but all right. So we just came up that teal trail right there. We're gonna go here, across the street. This is where you come in at, down that way, and there's a big parking lot up that way. There's also 2 little parking lots down. Or not little, but there's 2 parking lots down when you first come in, off to the right and the left. We're going to hang a right this way, and some of you may have seen this trail before. This was the exercise trail that has different equipment and stuff on it, but we're not going to go back that far. I'm using this side here because it's a little more shaded for him, and then that side over there is a little more hillier. All right, and just like that, we hit our first exercise equipment here. This side here does have a little bit of hills to it, but that one over there has a pretty steep incline. And we've done enough inclines for today. Some nice rocks over here. Gotta keep the boy cool. So many mayaples up there with the ferns. Looking nice. Here's some more. I'll show you guys again. You'll probably get sick of me saying this. The one with the 2 leaves, they have flowers. You can see that flower there. If they have 2 leaves, they get a flower. Here's another one. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I want to thank you all for joining me. It's a nice little adventure that we were on. Well, sort of long adventure. Not really sure how many miles it was or how far it was. Somebody caught a good smell of something. But yeah, this trail here will lead up to the big parking lot. And this is the parking lot that was closed for a while because they were doing a tree harvest. Just like that, and there's another big rock, and we're at another exercise station. All right, so I was misinforming you all. This one here does have a the same grade as that side does. I did not think it did. Here, check this out. This is pretty cool. That little hole there. I did not think that it did. But it's okay because it's nice and cool on this side. And I know over on that side it's pretty sunny because they harvest a whole bunch of the trees. They don't. All right, we are at the top. We just came up from down that way. And he's extremely tired. That was a nice long hike. We're not at the car yet. We still have a little bit of ways to go. But there's another set of exercise equipment. I don't know if that's like a balance beam or... Yep. Yeah, I don't know about walking across that. I'd probably slip and bust my shins or something. But we did stop a couple times, take a break, got him some water. So we're hydrated and tired. I have stuff in my shoes from him kicking rocks and stuff at me. Very cool through here. Oh, it feels so nice. It's warming up. You can tell on some of the other trails it was getting really warm. Right through here it's nice and cool. There you can see a sneak peek of some of the harvest, the tree harvesting that they did. But we're going to continue straight. This is just for the Park Service up that way. Almost there at our destination. Be nice to see some more deer. I know when we go on our morning walks, which I was going to do this morning, but I had work I had to get done. We usually see a whole bunch of deer. Sometimes. Not all the times, but sometimes. There's a horseshoe pits, pavilions. So we're getting closer and closer. Then there's bathrooms right up here, and I think another play area, I believe. Here's the restrooms. I should have parked in this parking lot in the shade. See, here's pavilions, and behind the restroom there's a play area. But this is what the other side looks like. The parking lot is just up ahead a few hundred feet. See the parking lot up there. But I want to thank you for coming along with us on our little journey, our little walk, cup walk, little hike, whatever you may call it. It was pretty interesting. But hope you all have a great day. Remember to treat yourselves and others with kindness. And we will catch you on the next one, my friend. Have a good one.